Catus Maximus here, this time with a quick review of the Black & Decker 4280 1.5 inch die grinder, or 7/8 inch, excuse me, 1.5 amp 7/8 inch die grinder. This is the number 8 die grinder. It's a 1970s or 1980s unit. It's rated at a whopping 35,000 RPM, so as fast as modern day Dremels run. It's a 1/4 inch. I believe it is a quad bearing, so 2 bearings to support the shaft on each end, and then all die grinders have a little joint, so vibration to connect it to the motor, because they don't want to make a long shaft on the motor. It reduces vibration. It's a pretty heavy duty unit, all aluminum with a nice little ball mount power switch, which is pretty flush with the unit. It's pretty easy to access, but you don't accidentally bump it. This is a really nice design, surprisingly lightweight. And with the aluminum body and the high RPMs, it moves quite a bit of air through it. So it only ever gets warm, but never too hot. Obviously, being only 1.5 amps, it doesn't have a whole lot more power than a Dremel. But it's really nice to have just a little bit more compact, long neck die grinders. So you use this mainly for burr bits or really small stones. Larger stones wouldn't be rated for 35,000. I've never seen one that rated for that high. It's usually 25,000 would be the standard rating for a die grinder stone. So I don't normally run stones in this. Stones aren't balanced perfectly most times either, or the posts aren't exactly perpendicular to the stone. And that's always been an issue with those stones. They always vibrate. This runs really smooth. It probably needs a bearing or two replaced. There are original bearings in it, or at least lubricated, which I will do soon. What's really nice is that the spindle is still really tight. Even after all these years, it still feels like there's no play at all. It feels still dead tight. So just a quick little review of one of these old heavy-duty little Black & Decker die grinders. And so if you ever see one off and the labels are missing, at least you'll be able to identify who made the tool, and it's actually a pretty nice one if it works. And it's pretty easy to service. The wires are a little crammed, but it works well. Anyway, just another review. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Catus Maximus out.